Good enough. I mean, I don't like it, but there we go. Good enough. I think we're okay. I always center things, and then, like, when I see my phone, I'm like, it's not centered anymore. But I think we're alright. We're good enough. I'm not complaining. Give me 1 second. Alright. 2 seconds. Welcome to the Old Gods Meadery, where I make a week every single Saturday. I come out with a brand new batch of mead. Yesterday, your amazing vanilla juniper mead. It's okay. It's not one of my best. It's not one of my worst, so I'll take it. It's right, I mean, and kind of. It's alright. It's alright. Hello, welcome to the Old Gods Meadery. Thank you so much for getting up this early morning. You're probably up for other reasons. I'm sure you didn't get up for me. I'll pretend you did, though. Good morning, Mr. Dennis. Good to see you. I know you got up, right? Oh, man. Son of a gun. Branded content. Yeah, I got restricted. Already got restricted. I've been here for like a minute, and I got restricted already. Whatever. I'm done with it. I'm done with it. Good morning for those of you who can't see me. Promise you, TikTok, I'm not selling anything. I show you how to make mead for free every single week. I don't charge anything. Hello, Scott. Yeah, but I think it's because you're a follower, so I think you can see it. It's not going to go to anybody's for you for 10 minutes. Within the first minute, I got restricted because TikTok thinks I'm selling stuff unauthorized, and I'm not. I don't know what else to do. I've put a bunch of complaints in about it. I appeal it every time. Whatever. Not in the mood to Mr. TikTok. That's alright. Should be fun anyway. Good morning. I hope you guys loved the vanilla for me that came out yesterday. It's okay. It's alright. I don't love it. But I hope you love it. It was cool. I actually learned quite a bit from the commenting on here and YouTube as well. I guess the juniper berries themselves are actually in the pine cone like family. And you get a lot more success flavor-wise if you crush them before you actually make your mead. So if you're going to replicate this recipe, something that you think about. I don't know. It's still okay. I'm more worried about the clarification thing. This is a bottle of it right here, and a second bottle. It's very cloudy, and it's had plenty of time, so I don't know. Yeah, I learned quite a bit about it. But I'll replicate a recipe, but oh yeah, I don't replicate recipes for, the few of you that actually can see me this morning that don't regularly come. But yeah, Skyrim Mead. It was the first pop culture series, which I'm incredibly excited about. I'm going to talk about it a lot, especially when this restrictions drop on in a few minutes. Let's see. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. The Skyrim Mead. So the rest of the pop culture is all up to you. Every single batch going forward is suggested by not me. If you're on the TikTok side, I have a pin post that is just called Pop Culture. Go in there, suggest some awesome flavors. If I pick yours, I'll tag you across the process. It should be a lot of fun. And I will ship you a bottle for free on me when it's all done. It's one of two ways that you can get some from me. So, or you can be really nice to me. That also will get you some meat. So there's three ways technically. But the easiest and freest that costs the least amount of time is check out that pop culture pin post. And if you have anything that's inspired you, whether it's video games, TV shows, movies, songs, bands, commercials, whatever it is, suggestion up there. And if I pick yours, like I said, I'll tag you across the process, and I will ship you a bottle of it when it's all done. So, yeah, Skyrim Mead. I have always got to rotate through until we get back to September, so... and then all 4 categories will be in full rotation. It'll be a lot of fun. I can't wait. Those will break up, of course, because of holiday shifting per month. But for the most alternate 1, 2, 3, and 4. It's going to be awesome. I can't wait to show you some of the stuff I have. If you're brand new, my schedule restarted. I have over 100 meads in my library at this point. Yeah, 125. 126 comes out this coming Saturday. It's the first of my brand new schedule, so I have 4 categories of mead coming. Pop culture started yesterday. I can't wait to for you to go back, watch the video, tell me what you think about it. This coming Saturday, so 6 days from now, I'm kicking off my Norse Gods mead series. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm kicking that off with the goddess Freya. So stay tuned. It should be a worthy mead, I hope. We'll see. Well, thank you, Scott. I can't wait to show you that. And then the 13 colonies mead after that. So I'll be making 1 batch of mead per the original 13 states. Kicking that off with Virginia. So it should be a lot of fun too. Summers or ingredients or palettes of the founding of our country. Some of them are more modern stereotypes. And yeah, got some goofy ones coming, don't worry. And then lastly, the holidays kick off in September with 2 amazing holidays shoved into September. And then we'll rotate forward. October is obviously going to be Halloween. So stay tuned. Should be cool. Should be cool. The orange bottle in the middle. This one? I think we're talking about this. Hello, welcome to the Old Gods Meadery. Yesterday, the orange bottle in the middle, not this one. I don't know what considering orange. This is the most orange I see. I'll go through all of them. The middle and for you, this one is yesterday's vanilla juniper mead. So go back and watch those video. That video came today. It's pretty cool. It's not my favorite. Not my favorite. I learned a lot about it, and I'm very confident if I redid even this exact recipe, just tweaking some of the method, I can make a much better version of it. You are on the best side of TikTok. Yes, I make mead every single week, every single Saturday. Brand new batch of mead. Batch 126 comes out this Saturday. I don't miss Saturdays, and I don't replicate recipes. Every single one is an experiment and brand new. Yesterday's was my first of my pop culture. I kicked off a brand new series, brand new schedule, and it was inspired by the Skyrim recipes. If you don't know what Skyrim is, it's one of the best-selling video games of all time. Over 60 million copies, I believe, if I remember correctly. And they have like a lore. It's unbelievable. I was reading it exactly, but I was reading a lot about it, prepping up for this recipe. They have like as much like literature in the game. You could get a book from a bookshelf, read it. They have as much literature in the game as like the Lord of the Rings trilogy books. That blew my mind. But they also have some mead recipes. So I took one, I watered it down, and made it incredibly simplistic. This is your vanilla juniper mead. So check it out. Those videos came out yesterday. If you're on the TikTok side, you can see it in 1 of 2 places. Color-coded yellow. That stuff gets buried quite frequently because I put a lot of stuff out. But the full videos are color-coded yellow. So if you go to my page, or in my bio, I have a secondary page that just archives all those meads. The thing I put up from this year is up there. I think it's, you know, over 26 batches or something. They're all there in that secondary page. That's brand new. So don't be afraid. It's still very clean over there. But I promise you I'll never put any of the content. So if you don't like, you know, any of my jokes or my filler stuff or my advertisements, you can go over to that page. There'll never be anything over there other than meads. So all the videos go up there as well. And like I said, that channel's brand new. So I'm going to advertise a little bit, but join both, of course. I only go live here on this one. That's every Wednesday night, p.m. Eastern Standard Time, to show you different steps of the mead making process. That's the second way you can get mead. If you subscribe to my lives, you get this awesome nameplate like Dennis and Scott have. And then you get a choice on what meads I'm making. So this coming Wednesday, I put a subscriber-only post up live. So the guys over there are already suggesting their meads. If I pick flavor, I'm going to send them a bottle of it when it's all done too. But I'll give them credit across the whole process. So somebody will be tagged in this coming Wednesday's live. It'll be fun. What I miss. Oh, and join the Discord. Yeah, if you're new to mead making, join the Discord. Scott, one of the most amazing mead makers I've ever known, and a really authentic gentleman. He's really old though. Made a Discord for it's everybody. It's for everybody. Mead makers at every skill level over there. There's a link up in my link tree. Also, a link direct profile. Give them a follow for sure too. But yeah, it's everything over there. Equipment lists. Scott hasn't been here for a while, so like I have my commercial now. Mead recipes, behind the scene pictures, general chat. Of course, my favorite portion, the commercial channel, where you can go and look at all the commercial meads that we've heard about on all these lives. So if you can buy mead and get straight to your house from all over the country. Good morning. If you're just jumping in, hopefully, yeah, we should be getting close to the restriction ending. I had a really, really rough start yesterday morning, so I got up incredibly early yesterday to try to, get some stuff ready for this week, record it. I have a really rigid routine. I'm incredibly routine-based. I started my coffee, got in the shower, came out, went to go get some coffee. Coffee's dead. We're talking like 4:30 in the morning. No coffee. So, if you see any of my content this week, you might be able to tell, hey, that guy looks tired. He looks a little run down. Maybe a little pissed off. Because my coffee wasn't working when I was recording those videos. Guess what? Ran to Walmart yesterday as soon as they opened, because they're the first store that opened, and bought a new Mr. Coffee. And now I'm happy again, and we're back. Welcome to the Old God's Meadery. Hello, Nicholas. Good to see you. I am happy today. I've already actually I got up the same time this morning and recorded edited some of the final stuff for later this week. Should be a lot of fun though. I got a lot of great meads coming your way. I'm so excited the new schedule's finally here. I've been talking about it for a really long time. Brand new mead every single Saturday. That's always been the case, but now there are focused on 4 pretty much community-driven categories. So it's got to be really cool. My expectations are really high. Really high. Yeah, when you're sick, yeah. I was just talking about that the other day. I met a smoker. I smoked very briefly in my life. I quit a long time ago. But what helped me quit? I got the flu. And I was like bedridden. Like it was probably the second most sick I've ever been in my life. I was bedridden and for like 3 days. And then when I stopped, I felt better. I just never picked it back up. But I would never do that coffee, I don't think. Until the doctor tells me stop drinking coffee. I punch the doctor and he tells me, or he punches me back because he's stronger than me, then I'll stop drinking. That's it. And that's the only scenario. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the Old God's Meadery. I am live. I go live every Sunday morning to just kind of recap and see what everybody thought of the Saturday mead. I make a brand new mead every single Saturday. Yesterday's was your Skyrim-inspired vanilla juniper mead. Yeah, sometimes my link doesn't work. It depends on platforms, but Scott should work in his. If not, shoot one of us a direct message. I'll shoot you a direct link. Or if you need anything at all, shoot me a direct link. I answer 100% of them all the time. But I'd be more than happy to send you a direct link after this live if it doesn't work. This week should be a lot of fun. Oh, did I miss a question? More or less, honey wine. So, mead, by definition, is very similar to wine. It's made in an almost identical fashion, except we use honey instead of grapes or other fruits for the fermentation process. So it's literally fermented honey. Of course, the things you add into it after that are less, as you see, lots of flavors in front of you. And then I come out with a brand batch every single Saturday. Excuse me. That coffee went down the wrong tube, and I'm trying to fight the cough. It's all right. Yesterday's batch was 125. If that tells you how many batches you've already. So checking them out. If you want to scroll for a really long time, all of them are color coded on yellow on TikTok, or you can jump into my alternate that I just started a couple weeks ago. There's a link directly in my bio. The only thing over there is just the MEAD batches from this year. So every Saturday I add them to both now. So it kind of creates an archive or a library of all my MEADs. Or you can jump over to my YouTube. I have a playlist over there that has everything. It's the exact same. YouTube is just in widescreen versus portrait. But all of my MEADs are in one playlist over there too. I'll be spending time, I think later today if I get time, rehashing both platforms' playlists to get ready for the upcoming MEADs. So the playlist you currently see on the will be archived. Oh man, you guys didn't tell Nicholas. You didn't tell Nicholas the rule, did you? Do I make Viking's blood? No, but I have some with arm's reach, and I think that counts as something pretty awesome that you probably didn't expect. This is Viking's blood. If you're for a commercial mead, this is from a company called Dankst out of Denmark. Viking's blood is one of their 5 flavors. This one is a dried hibiscus and ginger. It's a good mead. It's sweet. It's very cloudy. If you pour it out into a glass, you're going to be surprised. Doesn't look like, well, I guess it looks like yesterday's. I'm just as good as Dankst. Get this shipped to you though, unless you get it shipped through a third party like Total Wine. Total Wines do have it if you need one of those though, but it's a pretty good chance that your local liquor stores, the bigger ones, will have this. It's the most popular commercial mead in the United States. Add sulfate. Nope. Never. My main mission here on social media is to make mead the most simplistic ways possible. My goal is to expand this community and grow it like crazy. Bring as many people into this ancient hobby as possible. So there's very common things that I do not do. You will not see me. I don't do anything that you see outside of my videos. Every single thing that I add into my mead is in. Never do anything behind the scenes. Everything goes into my primary. I don't back sweet. I don't use any chemicals. I don't use any clarifiers. I don't cold crash. I don't check gravities. I don't do any of it. Every single thing that you see, that's all that I do. And I do that for a very particular purpose. Mead as simplistic as possible and show you how easy it can be. Stuff that I just mentioned, I do behind the scenes on my own batches or stuff that I'm making for friends or family. But it's very, very, very rare that I do any of that on social media. If you're already a skilled mead maker, you will not learn anything from me except for creativity. If you're brand new to mead making, I am a great entryway to some awesome and more amazing mead makers that I know and follow here on social media. No bottle bombs occasionally. It's happened twice, actually, in my entire career here, out of the 105 batches. Viking blood. It's that one probably, right? Viking blood. And there's more. That one too is another one of their good ones. Cherry and blueberry. Yeah, blueberry is by far my favorite. This is my favorite recipe of all time. This is batch 66 of mine, just blueberry mead. It's up there with my favorites. People will argue that elderberry might beat it, and it's close. I'm not going to lie. Elderberry is close to tied. Maybe tied. Maybe tied. And I don't think I have a bottle near me. I just moved them away. So all I have near me are my United States meads, and then yesterday's meads. Do I make a fall flavor? You are in the right place. So I would take 4 categories now. This schedule just started. So if you've watched any of my older content, a vast majority of what I've made has been inspired by different countries and cultures from around the world. Most of my older content, especially through 2023, was heavily based on, I would study a country, culture in that country, and then I would make a mead inspired by that. So whether it was their flavor palettes or available ingredients, some of it recent, some of it ancient, that's what a vast majority of my meads were. I did start a few new categories this year. I started a holiday category in for New Year's. I made a peach mead and made peach Bellini mead cocktails for New Year's. Right after that, I made my 100th batch, which is right here. That holiday to me. And then I made a Valentine's Day, St. Patrick's Day, Cinco de Mayo, an Easter, a Mother's Day, a Father's Day, and a July 4th mead. So far, that is the only category sticking forward. I will be making nothing in August. There's no major holidays in August anyway, so you won't miss anything. But I have 2 amazing holiday meads coming in September. Those are very typically based off holidays, or based off of seasons. So, or available ingredients you only during that time of year. I made, like I said, I did it's based off countries and cultures from around the world. I did 3 in a row of the United States inspired meads. The very first one I did was inspired by George Washington. This is my 4th of July mead, smoked cherry wood mead. This is a fantastic mead. Fantastic mead. Inspired by George Washington, like I said, for your 4th of July. Week 2 of those 3 was inspired by the United States flag. I did this raspberry lemon mead and then made some really cool cocktails out of it. Go back and watch those. That was a lot of fun if you missed it. And then lastly, to wrap up the summer, my old category, your s'mores mead. This is inspired by the good old summer tradition of sitting around a campfire with your kin, having some s'mores, your s'mores mead. 3 weeks in a row of United States meads. If you're looking for Odin's favorite, one of the categories starting is my Norse gods and goddesses meads. So you're in luck. Yesterday was the kickoff of my pop culture series. This coming Saturday is the kickoff of my Norse gods and goddesses mead line. So stay tuned. This coming Saturday, I'm actually making it for you. I'm making it for the goddess Freya. But you get to watch it. You get to watch it, and you can replicate it at home if you want. Should be a really great mead. I hope it's worthy of her attention, and I am blessed because of it. We will see. And then that's one of the categories that rotate through. So I've got lots of great Norse meads coming your way. I offer every single one of them to the gods. A glass outdoors of every bottle. Not every bottle. 1 bottle of every batch. So when I make a batch, you'll see it. 4 bottles come out of 1 gallon. So I make 4 of these bottles. 3 of them I store. The 4th one I drink on camera to show you what I think of the taste when I'm bottling them. And then if you see me with mead in my hand on any upcoming videos, it's usually from the previous week's bottle. And then, yeah, some of that gets donated to nature. So, stay tuned. Man. You guys are really stretching. You're really stretching me today, but I'm on point. I've been able to answer everything accurately and quickly this time. So yeah, this is, how to pronounce this? Quevet? I don't remember how to pronounce it. But yeah, I've had it. This much of it. I wouldn't say it's on my great scale, but you gotta honor the homeland. That was cool. You guys asked for 2 things that I had with it. It's almost like I paid you to do that. It is very rough. It is very rough. It's been a long time since really cool bottle though. I did this when I made a Norwegian batch of mead. All the 2023 batches were associated with a snack and an alcohol beverage from the country I was studying because I wanted to learn the palates. Rough. It's rough. Maybe I'll have some of that later today, though, to remind myself of it, because now I'm excited about it all over again. Dennis, this is, if you want to hunt this one down, this is one. You want to speak to your ancestors, that's a great telephone. Hello and welcome to the Old Cat's Meadery. I got off on a little tangent. I make mead every single week. I make a brand new batch of mead that I've never made before. I don't miss Saturdays and I don't replicate recipes. Batch 126 comes out this Saturday. And it's amazing. It's the kickoff, the very first one of my Norse Gods and Goddesses mead line. Should be a lot of fun. Representing your goddess, Freya. I hope it's worthy. We'll see. I think it will be, though. Oh, Dennis, you left. You missed it. Yeah, this is the next thing you need to get. I don't want to try to pronounce it and embarrass myself. So just snapshots, take a picture of that, hunt it down, and then you can speak to your ancestors. And not those weird Irish ones. From the homeland, I mean. Hello, hello, hello. I don't sell, but I do the next best thing. I show you exactly how I make it, including the recipe itself for free. So all my stuff is free content. So, yeah. Unfortunately, I'm not licensed to sell. I hope that one day we can open a meadery. The three of us, Scott and Dennis, who have been amazing partners and mentors to me, talk about it frequently and how it's possible, and it's definitely on the future list. How long that takes to tell you. But one day, hopefully one day, I will be able to say, yes, here's my website where you can purchase all the mead. But right now, hopefully this is a stepping stone towards it. I definitely appreciate your support. Every like that you give helps out the creators. If you happen to share and comment on things, helps. We were talking about, how rough the alcohol is. I'm trying to remember how to pronounce it. I'm really scratching my brain here. It's aquavit. It's something like that. It hurts. It's from Norway. It hurts. It hurts. It's not one of those gentle ones. That's one where you tell your wife, hey, before I open, I apologize in advance. Gotta be speaking to my ancestor tonight. Hopefully, all goes well and you don't have to drag me out of the yard to bed. Jack Daniels. No, it's no Jack Daniels. Jack Daniels is like Kool-Aid compared to that stuff. Should be an amazing day, though. Hopefully the weather cooperates. I've got some really cool stuff to sit down and plan for the really to this year. I'm very excited about it. I am maxed out. I have one bucket empty right now, which is reserved for Wednesday's live. You come back Wednesday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, this exact spot you're in now. I will be starting a batch of mead live. It's going to be a lot of fun. Those Wednesday batches are exclusively decided by TikTok subscribers. So if you're interested, it's incredibly cheap. It's what I do in the background. I will be starting a batch of mead live this coming week. I have a post I put out last night for subscribers only. There you can go if you're a subscriber and suggest your flavor. If I pick the flavor, I'll be picking somebody's out of that list. I will be tagging you on Wednesday in it, and I will ship you a bottle of it when it's all done in a few months. So that's my small thing in return. So yeah, subscribe. You also get this amazing nameplate that Dennis has that says mead, and it makes you stand out in the comments. To be 40, you would have to distill it if you're going to be, yes, that's yes. It comes up quite often. That question or a similar question to that comes up so often that Scott actually made a distinct channel on the Discord, the MEAD channel, because we've gotten lots of people ask, what happens if you distill mead? I think the general consensus is you're going to get something like brandy, but nobody has done it to my knowledge. I would love to do it if I had a little bit more coin in the pouch and time. I would buy one of those like real tabletop distills because they're incredibly cheap now. You can even get really nice ones for a few $100 even. So, but I think I saw one for like $100 even. But everything you see in front of you is just mead. To knowledge, like I said, nobody has distilled it yet. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the Old God's Meadery. If you don't know what mead is, it's the oldest alcoholic beverage in the world. Older than beer and wine. Far oldest evidence is from Africa. Over 20,000 years ago. There's evidence in China over 9,000 years ago. Evidence in ancient America, and of course Northern Europe, where the Vikings traded it, made it super famous, did it better than everyone else. But what that means is, regardless of who you are or where you're from, your ancestors drank mead, and I think that's amazing. That might be your most amazing quality even, at least that we get along about. Tens of thousands of years before. Long before. Good morning. If you're just jumping in, by definition, mead is made in a very similar fashion as wine, except we use for the fermentation process instead of grapes or other fruits. If you're going to add in anything else, the definition has to be 51% or more for the sugar source. Nobody measures stuff, though. Don't let anybody tell you what to do. You can call it mead if you want. If it's got honey in it, I'd call it mead. A great example of that is this one. This is Bunran tea. This is a mead that's actually across the United States because I'd never heard of it before like March this year. And I see lots of people talk about it. I've seen a few reviews even here on social media. Bunran tea mead. It's really good. It's really sweet. It's from Ireland. But you'll get those mead guys that like to, they're punctuation police over, especially on the Facebook side, that'll be like, nope, that's white wine that's back sweetened with honey. And I'm like, whatever, dude. Call it whatever you want. You live your life being grumpy all the time. I would call it mead, and guess what? So do they. It says mead right on the bottle, and it's pretty good. I like it. It's sweet. But this is another one you could probably get near you, because I've seen it from places now, and like I said, first time I saw it was March this year. I was just wasting time in one of my local liquor stores. My kids go to a studio the same block. And I was just kind of walking around and saw it. And then I started researching it. I immediately purchased it. That was just before Thursday Day this year. But like I said, I've seen lots of people talk about it and review it even now. So it's a good mead. You'll like it if you like sweet stuff. Most of my stuff is dry or semi-sweet. I did switch into a different yeast, which I have another 2 batches left of, and then I'm switching to my old yeast. Hopefully Scott's still here to shame me, but I gotta speed stuff up a little bit. Brand new mead every single Saturday. I don't miss Saturdays, and I don't replicate recipes. Batch 126 comes out this Saturday, inspired by the Norse goddess Frey. The Linganore is better. So yeah, Dennis is mentioning the Linganore. This is actually my very favorite #1 mead that you can buy commercially. This is your medieval mead from Linganore. If you want a picture of that, wine cellars. They make a bunch of different wines. They're out of, I think, Frederick, Maryland or Mount Airy, Maryland. A bunch of different wines. A great winery, but they make mead. This one that they supply the Maryland Renaissance Festival with every year. It's incredibly delicious. It's sweet, and it's like 15 bottle. You can get it shipped straight to your house. I think they ship to all the 48 lower continental United States. Maybe other places too. I don't know. You just pay more for shipping. But you get this one shipped straight to your house. It's a fantastic, especially introduction mead. You'll love it. If you never had mead before, you'll love it. Scott, I'm going back. I'm going back to EC 1118. I decided actually like yesterday. I'm gonna do it. Yep. I'm gonna switch back to it. Not for any particular reason, to be honest with you. It's because as you guys know, I've narrowed down the live batches because I got way too far ahead. I ended up making 12 live batches, and because I only do one step a week, it tripled the amount of time, if that makes sense. I just didn't do the math right when I first started that project, so I narrowed it down. Repurposed those carboys to get a little bit further ahead because I fell a little bit behind on my Saturday categories. And so there was a couple of rounds in a row where I would make like 3 batches at a time. And it's so unpredictable. I could sit and watch 3 batches that I made in the same day ferment at different times. And I know that's kind of regular, but you did get that with EC 1118. You didn't do it. It didn't do it. I'm not a fan of D47. I know it's the most common one out there. I don't think it's for me though. I don't think it's for me. Just watch the Skyrim mead. More Skyrim meads. So I have a pin post. If you go suggest a Skyrim mead, maybe the pin post is. I'm pulling recipes. I'm pulling inspiration out of that pin post. So the pop culture series started yesterday with my Skyrim mead. It's the only one I'm choosing though. Every single mead in that cat after that is going to come from that pin post. I've got lots great ones on the way. So if you want to see a different Skyrim, put it in that pin post, and if I choose it, I will tag you and ship you a bottle of it when it's all done. But if you're just talking about other meads in that kind of category, I've got to do about one a month after this. A brand new batch every single Saturday. Every single Saturday. Yeah, D47 is definitely sweeter. The EC 1118. However, it's a little slower. I don't know. Now that I'm saying it all out loud too, I'm very mixed. I don't like to make decisions, right? Only the Sith deal in absolutes, as they say. So I miss my predictions. Like, you guys maybe you don't know because hopefully it was pretty seamless here. But I went on a vacation a few weeks ago, and the reason why I felt a little bit behind was because I had written schedule-wise that I was going to rack 3 different meads before I went on vacation, and they weren't ready. So they sat here for another week and a half after my head scheduled, and it gave me a little bit of anxiety. Not gonna lie, gave me anxiety. Yeah, I would suggest buying a bunch. I think that at one time there was a thing you could get on Amazon that came with like several kinds. Like it was just a pack that came with several different yeasts. It might be a good place to start looking. You can order bottled, but there are a couple of ways that you can get my mead shipped to you. I don't sell commercially. I'm not licensed today. That is in the future. The 2 easiest ways you can get a bottle of my mead, though, one of them is absolutely free. I have a pin post up top called Pop Culture. Check it out. Suggest something in the pop culture series. If you have anything that's inspired when it comes to video games, TV shows, movies, commercials, songs, bands, whatever. If I like yours, I will tag you across the process and I will ship you a bottle of it when it's all done on me for free. That's another way that you can kind of pick what you want and get it shipped. The second way, subscribe to me here on TikTok for my lives. I don't charge anything to view my lives, but I put subscriber-only posts out where they choose what flavor I'm going to make on those lives. I will be starting a brand new batch this Wednesday. I just put a post up last night for subscribers only. So if you subscribe, it's only $3 a month. I will pick out of those comments and then ship that person a bottle of mead as well when it's all done. And it really helps support what I do in the background and put a dent in this incredible cost of keeping this all going. It also helps out the TikTok algorithm, which is, my main purpose. The more subscribers you get, the higher you get boosted into TikTok's algorithm. But that's it. All of my recipes are free. I don't charge for any of those. All of my methods are free. And then all of my lives are free as well. You can go view the lives, and still comment on everything. You just can't pick the flavors. That's the only difference. As of right now, at least. I don't think that'll ever change, though. Hello, welcome to the Old Gods Meadery. In just a little while, I'll put a couple recap videos out of from last week, just kind of recapping the week. Tomorrow, I'll put out a little bit of agenda for the week. I'll be live Wednesday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here, starting a brand new batch of mead that the flavor is yet to be decided. So, hello, good morning. I am wonderful. I hope you are as well. How are you? And then Friday, I'll put out a couple videos with some really cool facts that I learned about the goddess Freya. And then Saturday, your Freya mead, the very first in the Norse god and goddesses line that I am doing. I am incredibly excited about it. I can't wait to show you. Hello, good morning. But yeah, please subscribe on TikTok. It's a couple bucks and gets you a chance to get some mead. It's shipped straight to you. Chris feeling, I have I don't have it written down yet, but I have I have a plan. I have a plan. We'll see. Always a heavy week. Or a heavy drink, heavy week. Yeah, yesterday's mead was cool. I'm not super happy with the clarification, obviously. Not even super happy with the flavor, but I think I could replicate that if I wanted to and make it better. But I won't. I learned if I ever use those ingredients again, I learned how to do it a little bit better. Crush juniper berries if you're going to use them, or if you're using like that fresh vanilla beans that I was using, you're supposed to slice them open. I learned that too. A good mead for your wedding. I mean, maybe we'll be commercial by then and hook you up with the best one ever. But I would suggest my favorite is this Linganore label mead. They're redoing the bottles. Dennis found out and he emailed the company. They're redoing the labels. They're going to look a little bit more professional because all of their wines, they make fantastic wines. It's a legit company. Yeah, if you're looking for a great mead, you could buy in bulk. I guarantee they would hook you up. Shoot them an email. Guarantee they would hook you up. And congratulations. Congratulations on your wedding. 2027. Your time is ticking, dude. Tick, tick, tick. And then it's done. Then it's done. The ring of power takes over. One ring to find them, and in the darkness bind them. That's not true. Marriage is happy. Stop it, you guys. Stop it. Hello, good morning. Welcome to the old guy here. It is currently 7:48 here on the East Coast. Sometimes. Yeah, I mean, Dennis, I want to know about your day after you drink some of this. You drink some of this? Because I already feel like there's a story of a wife dragging you by one of your legs through the front yawn to go to bed tonight. Just saying. And that would be hysterical after the fact. It won't be hysterical in real time, though. Hello, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're on our last cup of coffee, and I'm so grateful to have coffee this morning. I'm even more grateful to be here with you guys, though. Had an amazing weekend. Yesterday's meet was pretty cool. It's been a long time that this schedule, has been in place, many months, and it's finally here. I'm so excited to kick off these new categories. Yeah, mine too. Mine too. If I didn't pick a fight first, she might bring me a blanket and just put it on top of me, but yeah, probably not. In the tundra of Michigan. Hello, morning. It's not really a tundra. He corrects me every time, but in my head, Michigan's too far north. It's just too far. Weird, delicious. I mean, I make some mead cocktails every once in a while. The last one was just kind of a goofy thing. I made peach Bellini mead cocktails for New Year's, though. Those are great. Those are good. Those are good. Too many fields? It's still colder than it's supposed to be, especially in the winter. Especially in the winter. Scott, are you gonna be available Tuesday? Hopefully. I want to go further south. I'm currently in Maryland. I feel like I'm too far north already. Yeah, I also hate the snow. I mean, Dennis, you're primarily where I am too, like just a little bit further north. Like still. When I was in Florida a few weeks ago, it was hot. Everybody's complaining. Not me. Not me. I was out there absorbing the energy. Alright, yeah, give me a heads up. Let me know. I will be live again this Wednesday, but I will not be live Thursday morning again. I don't really know how I'm gonna tweak that new schedule yet, but it's on my agenda to kind of figure out and work out. Because I like to go live after the big stuff, like after yesterday's meet. I like to go live on Sunday mornings. I typically like to go live Thursday mornings after the Wednesday meets. But we'll see. We'll see. I haven't figured it out yet. But I will be live Wednesday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. We'll be starting a brand new batch of mead this coming Wednesday. Should be fun. It is going to be chosen by somebody in that subscriber only post. Without power is a long time though, but I'm glad there's no damage. I mean, that's incredibly optimistic viewpoint. But a week without power is a long time. A long time. If it wasn't for, making videos for this, I would enjoy it. I would love a week without, like, electronics. But I would also, this is my happy place. So I guess it would be pretty bad. It'd be pretty bad for me mentally. And I've never missed a Saturday. Ever. I've never missed Saturday since I started. So that would be, I would be going to the library and using the Wi-Fi to make videos if I had to. Enjoy your day. I will be wrapping stuff up here momentarily as well. But yeah, keep me updated. That aquavit. I don't know. It's something like that. Ah. I haven't. I don't think so. I mean, I've tried a bunch of different times. I've also never like really replicated stuff outside of my Saturday or my Wednesdays and days. So, yeah. I don't know. Sunday night might be a thing. I don't know. I know lots of people are probably like relaxed or getting ready for the week mentally. Maybe kind of just trying to get away a little bit. Might be a really great time actually. It's a good thought. It's a good thought. If you're gonna try it, let me know. Uh, anyway, guys, I will be wrapping it up as well. It's almost 8 o'clock. Get the day started here. I hope you guys have a day and a wonderful week. The world's a crazy place. It's a crazy place. Go out and make a stranger smile today. It's incredibly important. If everybody does that, spreading the love, maybe we can make a little dent in it. In the meantime, come back this coming Wednesday. I'll be live right where you are right now, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to be starting a brand new patch of meat. If you want to choose that flavor, you can still do that. I have not gone shopping yet. There is a post I just put up last night, and for subscribers on TikTok only. So if you put a comment on that, I will be picking somebody's suggestion there and be making that mead this Wednesday. So, and oh, thank you. Really appreciate that. And then this coming Saturday is the kickoff of my Norse Gods and Goddesses line. I can't wait to show you. I will be making a mead that I hope is worthy of the goddess Freya. So stay tuned. It's coming. Yeah. I'll see you guys all real soon. Thank you so much for letting me be here. It's an absolute honor to share what I'm really passionate about with other people that help influence and guide me. Yeah, I'll see you guys on the other side. Skull. Have an amazing Sunday.